Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Jay. How's everyone doing? In this video I'll be going over the results of the first remap. The remap's been done by Martin Burns. Some of you might know who he is, but if you don't, then he's absolutely a top class tuner. For anything BMW diesel, he'll be able to do you a custom remap. For all you need to do is obviously do the data logging for him and flash the file to the ECU. In this video I'm going to talk to you about two slides in particular. The first slide is going to be just showing you how the turbo is boosting, and the second slide is actually going to be the power and torque that the turbo is producing at the crank. Okay everyone, the first slide, we got the RPM on the x-axis and we got the absolute pressure in millibars on the y-axis. Obviously if you want pressure at the turbo, gauge pressure, you have to minus 1000 millibars, because atmospheric pressure is around about 1000 millibars depending on temperature. We can see that we're suffering from turbo lag. This was produced doing a run from 1100 RPM all the way to 4500 in fourth gear. So you can see it actually comes on boost, catches up with the demanded boost just under 2000 RPM, and then it pretty much follows the demand curve and delivers. A little bit of overboosting occurring just after 3200, and then it goes back online after about 4100. Possible cause for this overboosting is that the exhaust is at its limit, and it's one of the modifications which I have left to do. I am going to do a temporary modification to see how it pans out this section of the boost curve. Hopefully the red line will drop below the blue line by at least 100 millibars, and that will give me an opportunity then to do another remap via Martin, and we'll get a bit more power out of it. Right, power and torque at the crank. Now this one is the one that you've all been waiting for. See what this turbo is capable of. This is no means its absolute limit at the moment. We've got more room for improvement, and obviously that improvement will come after the exhaust has been sorted out. Now you can see here we have again RPM on the x-axis, BHP on the y-axis on one side, and then we have torque as well, covered by the same axis. So in this one we can see the maximum torque that my car is producing at the crank is 572 pounds-feet at 2816 RPM. Okay, so that, I think that's pretty decent. The car still needs to have an uprated clutch and uprated flywheel. Once the flywheel's been uprated, it should be good. The flywheel should be able to go up to 1000 to 1200 Newton meters, hopefully. And obviously I'll need to make sure the clutch is capable of delivering that power, delivering that torque to the rear wheels. So 4108 RPM gave me 412 brake horsepower at the crank. That's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to click on subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the progress I'm making with the car. There are a few mods to do to increase the power and get the most out of this turbo. I'm hoping to get another 25
to 35 BHP out of it, and also get another 30 to 50 pound-feet of torque out of it as well. But stay tuned if you want to see what those modifications are, and I'll be uploading videos as soon as I do each modification. Thank you very much. See you next time.